Here in the city of Carson, California at the Rock Boxing Gym, catching up with Coach Manny Robles.
Sir.
Coach, first of all, congratulations for another successful weekend. Mick Conlan in Australia and Oscar Negrete here in Indio, California. How's everything going now that you're back in the gym?
Well, you said it yourself. I mean, it can't get any better than that. Two good wins, two good performances. A great performance from Oscar Negrete, winning the NABF title. I think that's a big accomplishment, and that fight's going to put him in the map. He's got an NABF title now, which is a good title to have, and hopefully it'll put him in as a top contender.
Were you able to watch his fight, the streaming, or were you keeping an eye on his fight while you were in Australia?
No, absolutely, I was able to watch the fight. How it happened, how I watched the fight, I called my wife and
to DVR the fight?
No. I FaceTimed my wife.
Got it.
So she turned the phone around and showed me the TV screen, so I was able to watch the whole fight through FaceTime.
In the third round, Negrete drops Frias. Did you think he was going to stop him in that round, or did you think he was going to go a little?
Well, knockouts always come on their own. They always do happen on their own, and you know, regardless of what we might have thought, you know, maybe the following round he could have stopped him, but it didn't happen this way. He fought a kid that was in there for the long run. He fought a kid that was in there to give him a good fight, and the knockout happened when it was supposed to happen. I mean, obviously it didn't happen during the fight. The corner was smart enough to stop the fight and not continue to have their fighter receive any more punishment. So yeah.
Mick Conlan in Australia, third round KO over Jared Owen. Describe what it was to be in Australia in front of 50,000 people.
It's incredible. It's incredible situation to be in, man. I'm very grateful for the opportunities, and this is one of them. I mean, for us to be in such a great card, fighting under the Manny Pacquiao horn card in Australia was great. The people in Australia were very good to us. Great fans. And it was a great experience for both Conlan and I, and obviously a great performance on his part to be able to break the fighter down and take him down with the way he did with the body work. I'm very pleased.
Is this one of the biggest arenas that you've ever been a part of?
Definitely one of the biggest. Definitely one of the biggest. One of the you know, being in Australia and fighting in a rugby stadium in front of 50,000 fans was definitely one of the biggest.
So now that you're back home, you got Carlos Morales' fight on August 4th, and your son's at the Mura Merchelt card. Talk to us about your upcoming fights with your son and Carlos Morales.
Well, Manny, my son, he's ready. He fights next week, as you know. I'm happy to be back home to catch up with him for the last 2 weeks before the fight. He seems to be in pretty good shape and ready to go. And for Carlos, well, we're gonna have to go to Puerto Rico. But fighters,
that's 18th. I'm sorry,
yes,
August 18th.
Yes, we're gonna have to go to Puerto Rico for that. August 4th is Slava.
Yes.
Slava fights August 4th, and then Carlos fights in Puerto Rico, so on the 18th. So you know, we're looking forward to that as well. We understand we're going up against a tough opponent. Big challenge, but at this level, there's no such thing as easy fights. He's ready for it. We're working hard. We got great sparring here in the gym, working with Everton Lopez, southpaw, and working with Jesus Cuellar, another southpaw, former world champion.
Now he belongs to your gym. You're training him now.
Correct. So it doesn't get any better than that when it comes to sparring. So Carlos will definitely be ready for this fight.
Thank you for your time, Coach. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Another successful weekend with Coach Manny Robles. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you very much.